while we're in, I guess, the weeds of Haskins here, does that all of this give credence to Dave Gettleman up in New Jersey, where he said that Daniel Jones, in his mind, definitely would not have been available had the Giants waited to pick 17, that you think that's the quarterback that Gruden would have been pounding the table for?
I think Gruden would have been pounding the table for him, yes. Whether they would have chosen him is another question, and that gets back to what we were talking about before. But, yeah, absolutely. I think he's a guy that a lot of teams liked. More and more I kind of ask around the league, I kind of get the sense that teams had very high grades on him, in part because he was a longtime starter at Duke. That he worked with David Cutcliffe. Now, also, I think some of the things he does as a quarterback kind of match what a lot of the systems are in the NFL today. So it could be a very good fit. Haskins probably is a little more of a project. Just because he's raw doesn't mean he couldn't be a really good NFL quarterback. It just means that there's more development there.
So then what does it mean for Haskins? Do you think at 1 o'clock Eastern time for this press conference, we're going to hear Haskins is named as the starter against the Miami Dolphins?
I would doubt that right now. Right as of now, only Bruce Allen is listed as the speaker at the press conference. I don't even know if Bill Callahan will be there. If they do name a quarterback, I'm going to guess it would be more like on Wednesday. And we'll have to see. They have an awkward situation with Colt McCoy finally having come back from injury. He does know the offense, or can't change the offense that much. But at this point, when you're 0-5 and you have a Dwayne Haskins, I would think you would want to use him. And so if he doesn't play now, I assume he's going to have to play fairly soon.
Well, you mentioned Bruce Allen's name, Les. I'm mandated to ask you the question I think all Washington Redskins fans want me to ask. Bruce has been nothing but nice and kind to me since I've ever met him at the first owners meeting way back in the day in 2003, and that was before his 10-year run with Washington that has been just nothing short of a disappointment. How does he remain in his gig, Les?
Well, he has a lot of responsibilities here. And so I think Dan Snyder is very tied to Bruce Allen. Probably one of his biggest things beyond sort of overseeing the football operations is trying to get a new stadium here. And they're trying very hard to maybe go back to the old RFK site in D.C. And there's a lot of loopholes that kind of, I don't know what the right word here is to say, but there's a lot of issues because it's federal park land that have to be navigated. And so Bruce is sort of in charge of the stadium push. I think there's, obviously the business side of the team he's in charge of as well. So I don't know that necessarily you would just kick him out of here. I don't know that that's Dan's mindset right now.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.